Well, hello and welcome to tonight's broadcast match. Fall UPSL Virginia North Conference between Club Petrolero and your Virginia Dream FC. I'm Noah Walker with DMV Sports Media. So excited to welcome you into the broadcast. But first, we want to give a special shout to those who have made tonight's broadcast possible. At this time, Virginia Dream FC would like to recognize all our 2025 sponsors. Roadside, our 2025 sleeve sponsor. We create, develop, and build properties that inspire. 11 Football, our 2025 pre-match sleeve sponsor for the football fanatic. Skin Lab Med Spa, radiant skin is a journey. Let us be a part of yours with clean science and transformative treatments that will leave you feeling confident in your skin. Body Dynamics Inc., the official physical therapy facility of Virginia Dream FC. Your health, your plan, your journey. The Urban Halo Salon, anyone can change for the better with an amazing cut, color, and style. Let us help you reach your potential. And, of course, Bodie, the official golden retriever of Virginia Dream FC. We'll have a quick moment to get ourselves together. Soon we'll have the walkout, the anthem, and, of course, we'll get into starting lineups here for this rematch of last Sunday's affair between Club Petrolero and Virginia Dream. Last week was a home match for Petrolero. Tonight, Virginia Dream will host Petrolero. It was a convincing result and one for Virginia Dream. Now get to play at home. No small task for Petrolero. We'll see if they make the course correction to take on Virginia Dream, who have been a behemoth here in the Virginia North and DMV UPSL for several seasons. They had a bit of a rocky start to the season, Virginia Dream. Kind of flew under the radar, but have certainly made course corrections and are on an upward trajectory heading into playoff time, and certainly last week was no exception. We're going to take a quick moment to hear from our partners Roadside and Skin Lab Med Spa, who have made tonight's broadcast possible. After this moment, stick around and please check out our partner sponsors who make this and other matches possible. And if you have done so already, make sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to DMV Sports Media for all the best coverage of Virginia Dream and others here in UPSL DMV action. I'm Noah Walker. DMV Sports Media will be right back with you after a word from our partners.
We want to help you achieve the best version of yourself. At Skin Lab Med Spa, we pride ourselves in being able to provide you with clean products and services, free of over 3,200 toxic chemicals found in over-the-counter products. We offer hair removal, hair restoration, body sculpting and weight loss, microneedling, microdermabrasion, and custom facials, as well as Botox and fillers. Come see us for a free consultation.
Big thank you to all partner sponsors of Virginia Dream FC who have made tonight's broadcast possible. Just once again, Virginia Dream would like to recognize our 2025 sponsors. Roadside, our 2025 sleeve sponsor. We create, develop, and build properties that inspire. 11 Football, our 2025 pre-match sleeve sponsor for the football fanatic. Skin Lab Med Spa. Radiant skin is a journey. Let us be a part of yours with clean science, transformative treatments that will leave you feeling confident in your skin. Body Dynamics Inc., the official physical therapy facility of Virginia Dream FC. Your health, your plan, your journey. The Urban Halo Salon. Anyone can change for the better with an amazing cut, color, and style. Let us help you reach your potential. And of course, Bodie, the official golden retriever of Virginia Dream FC. If you or your business would like to support the Little Cities team by becoming a partner sponsor, reach out to Paolo at virginiadreamfc.com or DM us on Instagram. We have the moments to come before the walkout, the anthem, and then match kickoff here at Meridian High School Stadium, a.k.a. The Cloud, on a beautiful October's Eve here in Falls Church, Virginia. Teams have made their way into the tunnel and certainly will be making final preparations here for a key UPSL Virginia North Conference matchup. Virginia Dream sitting third on the team. Petrolero, they are slightly off the mark at the start of the season. May still have a shadow of a hope for playoffs, but regardless will want to hold their heads high and test themselves against one of the premier sides here in the UPSL. One of the most decorated, most trophies. Virginia Dream looking to get back to their winning ways and certainly hoping to make a playoff and nationals run. It all starts here with the regular season. Of course, next weekend we will get to see Virginia Dream starting their U.S. Open Cup run. Well, remember last year, a huge U.S. Open Cup run. Dream not only earning qualification, but defeating professional side Richmond Kickers in the first round, and a strong competition against the Loudoun United USL Championship side that eventually ended 4-2. We're really excited to see what Dream can pull this year. We'll start next week against Doratus and live on DMV Sports Media. But tonight, it's all about Petrolero Virginia Dream. Set to walk out in just a moment. We'll have the anthem, we'll have the walkout, and of course we'll have match kickoff. Let us know your thoughts, where you're tuned in from, any players to watch out for. Get your support in the chat. As always, no hate speech of any type will be tolerated. If you see it, we will be blocking and reporting you, but as always, friendly banter is welcome. So voice your support. You can talk a little trash. Just keep it from getting personal, getting hateful, and, of course, keep it respectful at all times. We're going to go shift our attention to the walkout and anthem, and then we will look to match kickoff here on this beautiful night. We'll now rise and honor the flag with the playing of our nation's Star Spangled Banner. Well, the walkout is finished. The anthem played, and we are ready for action here on a beautiful night at Meridian High School Stadium in Falls Church, Virginia. Not too late to come on out and catch this one for yourself in person if you're in the area. But, of course, we're really excited to have you with us here live on DMV Sports Media on YouTube. As always, share the link with anyone who may find interest in this match. Los Toros Wave FC wrapping up just a few minutes ago. Maybe some fans matriculating over from that match here on the channel. Feel free to stick around. The winner of this match, or rather Virginia Dream, if they stay on their trajectory, very much could be the playoff opponent for Los Toros. Wave also have a vested interest. It's kind of a tight race over in that Virginia South Conference, but certainly Virginia Dream in all likelihood will have to travel to one of the Virginia South Conference. It's going to be cross-conference playoff pairings. The number 1 seed of the Virginia North Conference will get a bye. The number 1 and 2 from the Virginia South will host. Virginia Dream looking likely for the 3rd spot and will have to travel in all likelihood to the number 2 from the Virginia South Conference. So certainly we'll have a keen eye on how that conference wraps up as Los Toros travel to Grove next weekend. Virginia Dream saying their final words and preparations ahead of match kickoff. In goal today will be Brian Osorio-Collada. In front of Osorio-Collada will be Harry Hawkins, Thomas Soheski. Of course, it's good to see Jimmy Filerman back in the side and wearing the captain's armband. It's some veteran hard hitters in this back line, and looks like it will be just a back 3. In front of this back line, we have Sean Panton as a player to watch out for. Diarra Zumana will play on this near side. 2 players you anticipate will be heavily involved moving forward. Henry Voxman, another strong player on the interior. Williams Yaminono will be the tip of the spear for Virginia Dream. A strong player, able to hold up ball and create attack. Excuse me, that's Carl Mambuo. No Williams Yaminono tonight, but Carl Mambuo, who has been playing really well for the Dream, will be the tip of the spear. Excuse me. Virginia Dream will play right to left wearing their pink tops, white bottoms. Petrolero will play left to right wearing their black kits with red trim. There's a final hold-up as our match official crew just making sure that the net is secure on the far side, rather the left side. Got to make sure the teams and players are safe. Make their final preparations. As always, let us know where you're watching from, players to watch out for, and thoughts on the match. For Petrolero, it's Christian Perez who will start in goal. It'll be Brian Morante, Joni, and others in the starting lineup. Petrolero will start on the ball and keep this on the ground. Down the line it goes. Kerry Callahan dispossessed. Here comes Zumana working to cut inside. Rounds one player still going, and will backheel it back to Filerman. The captain immediately sending it back to Diarra Zumana. And switching the point of attack all the way over to Soheski. Now it's ball into the number 9. But no final distribution from Carl Mambuo. And Petrolero will send it forward. It's well won initially. Callahan gets a first head to it. Now up and out. Morante as well, lumping it forward. Here's Soheski over to Filerman. Filerman does well to win the second ball, and now we'll have a throw for Virginia Dream on the near side. Looks like Filerman, the man on the take, will send it in quickly. And Filerman right back into the feet of Soheski. It's down the line. Chavez making a triumphant return to the side, streaking down that far side, has gotten a final touch, and it will be a throw for Petrolero. Return pass immediately contested by the Dream. Mambuo got enough to force it out wide. Great tackle from Callahan off the feet of Diarra Zumana. Sends it forward, but Filerman always favored to that ball. Now Harry Hawkins will send it into Panton. Roshan Panton out to Diarra Zumana, looking for what would be the penetrative pass. Dream will slow play this back. Now over the top from the Dream. Well taken down by Panton. Second bite at the apple for the Dream. Well won by Filerman. Filerman looking to thread the needle. Callahan sends it away. And now it's Virginia Dream dispossessed. Morante will look forward. Can't quite get this pass off in time, and it will be a Virginia Dream throw on the near side. Brian Molina making appeals, but looks like this is going to be given the way of Virginia Dream. All the way back to Soheski. And down the line, plenty of time and space for Chavez to turn. Angel Chavez looking for the final pass. That was not what the doctor ordered for the Dream. But Petrolero didn't get far. This is Soheski back inside for Roshan Panton. Panton streaking forward with purpose. Has Diarra Zumana. Zumana past Molina. And now it's Diarra Zumana, top of the 18. Well cleared out to the feet of Callahan. And can get no further than Filerman, but Callahan and Petrolero will have a throw on this near side. Sent down the line, back up in the mix for Petrolero. There's Morante, back inside, and able to do well in evading the pressure. Petrolero will get some knocks on the ball on the far side. Showed good composure amongst heavy pressure from the Dream. Diarra pressures it into the middle. Now it's turned up field from Molina. Could be some opening on the far side. It's well won by the Dream. Chavez settles it down all the way back to the feet of Soheski. And Osorio Collada will get his first involvement from his defensive goalkeeping responsibilities. There's Filerman. Slow playing this down the line. Diarra Zumana looking for the midfield. Didn't come off, and now Soheski will claim. Dream taking their time in possession, and they certainly have been dominant on the ball. What can they find offensively? This is Panton turning inside. Panton over the top for Diarra Zumana. Goalkeeper Perez off his line came into contact with central defender. It was a little bit of miscommunication between Perez and Axel Cardozo Cejas, but the end result is a corner kick. Looks like Diarra Zumano, the man on the ball to set a delivery in. We know just how potent and dangerous Diarra Zumano's ball's in are. It's a whipped ball into the mix. Harry Hawkins claims the second ball, and we'll go all the way back in order to get forward. This is Osorio Colada playing into the midfield. Now down the line. Dream taking their time. Panton has seen quite a bit of the ball thus far, but that final pass from Angel Chavez, not what the doctor ordered. What can Petrolero find? It's over to Morante. Morante's ball is an errant one. Here comes Roshan Panton. Panton able to get it off in time. Ball sent out wide to Voxman. And again forward for Roshan Panton across the 18 and finally cleared by Petrolero at the expense of a throw on their own near touchline. Here's Filerman quickly sending it in. Forward. That was a late challenge. Panton upended, and we'll have a set piece in a central area about 40 yards from goal. Let's take a look back at this replay. Panton got first to it. Now Dream playing on the ground. We'll send it out wide over the head of Angel Chavez. Delivery contested immediately. Petrolero send it out. Will be a Dream throw. Alex Havel sends it back. Now inside for Benavidez. Benavidez decides to go back once again to Hawkins. Hawkins surveys the field. That's a great find. Hawkins to Voxman, now out wide. Chavez whips it across. Callahan first to it. Now it's a well set up opportunity sent up and over by the Dream man. Not a bad effort. Always traveling high. Benavidez will retreat back for his defensive responsibilities. Don't feel the match has escalated to a fever pitch to where we may see it later on. Dream kind of electing to hold possession, take their time, and breaking down this Petrolero side. Petrolero, to their credit, have done well to get bodies behind the ball and limit Dream chances, but now we'll see if they can create something offensively. Down the line goes Morante. Inside, and now it could be a counterattack. Diarra Zumana, look at the speed down the line. Zumana still going. And finally we'll cut back, waiting for his colleagues. We'll send it across for Alex. Havel sends it in, well held by the number 1, Perez. Able to make the save and quickly sends it to Callahan. Now back inside, not a great ball. Easily won by the Dream, and now rinse repeat. Virginia Dream will restart from the back. This is Filerman out wide. And Chavez has choices. Able to send it forward, and it's marshaled over the end line for a Petrolero goal kick. Perez on the goal kick. We'll send it in. This is contested. Petrolero trying to build from the back. Callahan Couldn't quite find a connection there. And there is going to be another set piece for the benefit of Petrolero. Let's look back at that replay. Callahan will go big with this one. First ball won by Sohaski, and now ping-ponged around. Dream able to take it to ground. Filerman with the early service. Looking for the home run ball. Doesn't connect, but Dream may have a second bite at this one. Val sends it back. Here is Hawkins. Cross midfield. Filerman turns back inside. Now over to Sohaski. Plenty of time for Jimmy Filerman. There's a great find. Voxman into the 18. Still in the mix. Ball falls kindly for Havel. Now Mumbuo looking for space. Sends it in. It's up and over, but the half chance did fall kindly for Carl Mumbuo. And now will be a goal kick for Petrolero. Looks like Petrolero looking to play short this time. We'll send it out wide. And here comes the pressure from the Dream. Chavez gets the first touch to it. Immediately applying pressure on Ali Awad. Or sent down the line. Benavidez touches it back. There's Filerman. Now Chavez dropping to receive this one. Always looks to get down that line. Has help in Havel. It's popped straight up in the air. Perez able to come off the line and claim this without too much trouble. Perez's ball up in the air, immediately contested by Filerman. That's a lovely turn from the front man for Petrolero. Molina still going down the line. Molina sends it into Morante. The back pass to Molina deemed to be offside. Just a little early on the run was Molina. A good connection between those two. Trying to make something happen for Petrolero here in the 14th minute. Dream will send it inside. Benavidez out to Sohaski. Now down the line. Dream taking their time. Still goalless here in the 14th minute. But have been dominant in possession, Virginia Dream. Here's Panton looking over to switch the field. Will collect his own rebound. The return pass into Rashad Panton. Now sent out wide by Havel. Voxman delivers a beautiful ball. Diarra Zumana takes it down. Can he beat his man? Callahan did well to stand tall and sends this over the end line for a corner kick. Let's take a look back at the replay. Diarra Zumana will stand over this delivery to whip this in with his right foot for the in-swinger. But Callahan did well. It's sent to the backside. First ball cleared. Here is Panton. Not far wide at all. What a strike from Rashawn Panton. And a goal kick for the Petrolero, but this was whiskers wide of that far post. A marvelous control and volley out of the air. That did send the Petrolero number one scrambling. This is lumped into the midfield. First ball contested by Benavidez. Second one by Sohaski, and now it's back at the feet of Joni Sarkis. Now sent long. That's not the most convincing clearance from Hawkins, who did well to atone for the initial misstep. Will be a Petrolero throw on the near side. So sent in by Callahan. Second ball one again by Callahan. Morante top of the 18 and a good turn, but just a heavy touch. And Brian Osorio-Collada happy to collect this with his hands. We'll play from the back. Hawkins over to Soheski. Soheski still going. We'll deliver one out wide for Angel Chavez. Now over the top, Soheski delivering a peach of a ball. Second ball falls kindly for Mumbuo. Now Voxman sending a screamer in. Might have taken a deflection in there, and it will be a corner kick for the Dream off the deflection from the Petrolero defender. Take a look back at the replay. Dream still knocking at the door, trying to find a way through. It will, of course, be Diaro Zumana with the delivery into a dangerous area and sent up and out. Sent down the line. Chavez takes it well. Now sends one in himself. Mumbuo sends it back. Petrolero first to it. Can't clear their own lines. And Chavez looking for a sight to goal. It's well challenged by Petrolero. The clearance evades Petrolero. It's all the way back to square one. Dream building from the back. They have plenty of players up inside Petrolero territory. There's Hawkins. Down the line for Filerman. Filerman threading the needle for Panton. Callahan did well enough, but at the expense of another set piece. It's a corner kick here for the Dream on the near side. Sent in quick into a dangerous area. And now sent upfield. Osorio-Collada first may have made a mess of this, but did well on the second effort to make the clearance. Now it's over the top, marshaled back into the hands of Perez. Hawkins gets this one cleanly. It's going to be a Petrolero throw on the near side. Molina looking inside. Hawkins always favored that one, and now Osorio-Collada will find the feet of Soheski. And over to the far side. Down the line. Voxman looking over the top in the direction of Carl Mumbuo. Perez did well to come to the outer reaches of his 18 and will start play on the ground. Some trickles across the midline. Now back to the feet of Petrolero. Callahan turns back inside. Did well. Second ball won by Filerman. Here comes Rashawn Panton. What a turn, and able to connect with Filerman. Filerman's ball causes some issues. It's initially cleared. Now Voxman floating one across. No one there in that dangerous area. It's still bounced around. Filerman's volley well blocked in front of frame, and it will be another corner kick for the Dream. Good block from David James, who has performed admirably with defensive responsibilities. This is sent across. And again, Petrolero will have to concede another corner kick. This was sent out by Rodrigo Inez Solis. And Dream will have another corner kick. It looks like this one to be delivered by Havel. Oh, it's sent towards frame. Still bouncing around. Mumbuo almost finding the killer blow, but got a little bit too much behind it and knocked it up and over. But the delivery from Havel was good in causing issues. So smashed across midfield. There is Panton looking out wide. Doesn't have enough juice to get there, and David James will take over. James caught in possession. Now it's well won by Benavidez. Here's Diarra Zumana floating one out wide. Clever ball. Chavez with the strike. Golazo for Angel Chavez. He put his foot all the way through this and didn't stop to think twice. And it is 1-0 for the Dream here in the 22nd minute. A colossal strike from Angel Chavez, returning to the field and picking up the way we remember Angel Chavez. Take a look back at this instant replay. A towering strike and a confident one for the young number 11 for Virginia Dream. Look, clever service from Diarra Zumana, and Chavez knew exactly what to do once the ball arrived. 1-0 is your score here from Meridian High School. That's a hard challenge from Benavidez. Callahan cleans up the second ball and will be a Dream throw here on the near side. Now sent in. Havel will look to the wide area. Here comes Chavez. Now back to Benavidez. Voxman. Dream have plenty of territory to work with. This one eventually bounces into the waiting arms of Christian Perez. Perez sends it up top. Second ball taken down by Morante, but ran out of steam. Now Dream at the feet of Jimmy Filerman. Filerman looking for the penetrative pass, far too direct. And Perez there just ahead of Chavez. Here comes James out to Callahan. Callahan on the line looking for an interior pass. Doesn't pan out. Here's Diarra Zumana with the strike. Oh, bending ball, not far wide at all, but it will be a goal kick for the benefit of Petrolero. Welcome, Mr. Taylor. Welcome, Xavier Jimenez. Welcome, Kevin Kanashiro. Welcome, Esther Awalt. As always, good to see all our regulars and then everyone else who's here as well in DAV Sports Media chat and in the live stream. If you haven't done so already, consider dropping a like on this video. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. This is a lovely pass out from Voxman. Chavez still working. Can he get it across? Goal kick to come. Well defended out wide from Aliyah Wad.
Virginia Dream goal by Angel Chavez.
This one smashed upfield by Callahan. Out down the line. Filerman. Zumana. Ooh, Filerman find himself in a precarious position, but did well to limit the potential counterattack, and now it's back at the feet of Dream. This one's sent across. Boxman back to Diarra Zumana. Zumana will send it back to the feet of Harry Hawkins. Now into the wide area. Benavidez. Boxman, now Diarra Zumana. And it is going to be a foul going against Petrolero. Looks like Diarra Zumana will get these honors from about 30-plus yards away from center. Certainly be a Herculean strike, but we know Diarra Zumana does have these in his wheelhouse. Dream are committing some bodies forward from their defensive area, which leads me to think Diarra will not be going right for goal. Instead, may try to find the head of one of his colleagues. Here we go. Chance for Dream to double their advantage. It's sent in. What a delivery. Second bite at the apple. It's well saved by Perez. Soheski denied, but that was a delicious service by Diarra Zumana into a dangerous area. Petrolero fortunate to get this one away. Still at the feet of Dream. There's Benavidez. Down the line. Zumana still trying to make something happen. We'll send it back out to Hovel. Now Chavez. Chavez, the goal scorer today, looking to continue the offensive output. Here's Chavez putting his foot through it. Not far wide at all. I think this was a ball sent into the area of his two colleagues in the middle, Carl Mambuo and Diarra Zumana. Had a lot of pace on it to get past the Petrolero players, but it was a difficult run for either Dream player to get on the end of. Here's Morante bouncing off challenges. Still going, Morante. Can't find the final pass. And it's Hawkins who will start over the attack for the Dream. Panton back to Filerman. Now Diarra Zumana. Dream in full possession of the game, but just the one goal deficit at present. It's time and space for Thomas Soheski to make a decision. Soheski has Diarra Zumana, rounds the defender. Not a bad effort at all. That was a bouncing ball. Perez seemed confident that it was going wide, but these bouncing balls can present problems for goalkeepers, and this certainly was no different. Perez wise to let this one go. And it will be a goal kick for Petrolero, who have done well to limit the Dream chances after a hard defeat last week. Just the one goal deficit tonight. We're through the first 29 minutes. This is touched out. And it looks like it will be a foul. It's a set piece for Petrolero inside Dream territory. Morante standing over the ball. Morante will try to switch the point of attack. That's an errant pass. And it looks like Diarra Zumana will keep it alive. Here comes Diarra Zumana down the far touchline, putting the defender on stilts. Still going, Diarra Zumana. Rounds Ali Awad, rounds Callahan, sends it to the top of the 18. No recipients there for the Dream. And now it's a chance for Petrolero to counterattack. Ball back into the middle. Well won by Rashawn Panton. Panton, top of the 18. Waxman sends it back. Carl Mambuo, ball stolen, and Mambuo will commit the foul. Petrolero, they're not resting. They'll send it forward to Joni. And now forward, it's a lovely little back heel, but Dream alert to the danger. And now Petrolero will start from their own area. This is Kerry Callahan. Back to David James. And then Solis directing traffic, looking for something up top. That's a hard challenge, and it will go against the Petrolero man. So Heskey will stand over this one. Not a lot in this one. Onwards play continues. Here comes Filerman hugging the near touchline. Looks like Chavez has switched sides. Chavez cuts inside, but Callahan's challenge did enough to put off the Virginia Dream wing. This is down the line from Hawkins. Ball sent out wide by Filerman. And just a little bit outside of the range of Angel Chavez. Smallest of margins with the quick one-touch passing. Filerman looking to spring forward his teammate. This is inside for Morante. Oh, that's a bad pass. Mumbuo will take over. Mumbuo has Alex Hovel. The return pass from Voxman is a good one. Lots of space for Rashawn Panton. Panton still going. Not sure what the intent there was, but it will be an offside flag going against Rashawn Panton. So maybe Panton knew all along that this was an attack that had no future. Certainly interesting final decision. 32nd minute. Dream still leading by a lone goal. It was Angel Chavez who found the back of the net with a really strong strike out of the air off a service from Diarra Zumana. There's Filerman. Molina wins that one, sends it across the face, and it will be a goal kick to come. A little bit of miscommunication from the Virginia Dream back line, and sort of a half chance for Petrolero. "33 minutes gone. Somewhat tame match thus far. Dream just kind of controlling the match, but not really forcing their advantage of yet. I think there's a lot of time left to see which way this one will go. There's Sohesky out wide. Diarra Zumana will survey the field. Now sent over in the direction of Chavez. Callahan is there, and that is going to be an offside flag going against Angel Chavez. Callahan putting his foot through this one. We'll lump it across the midfield. Well won initially by Hawkins. Now Filerman back inside. This is Panton surveying the field, looking for the cutting pass. That's a beautiful pass from Panton. Down the line now from Chavez. Perhaps a little too much zest on that pass, and then Juan Benavidez runs out of real estate. It'll be a goal kick to come for Petrolero. Welcome, Joel. Welcome, Doreen. Epling says here for Rashawn. Rashawn Panton playing really well thus far. Has been a huge part of this Virginia Dream side, as well as Harrisburg Eaton and Christos FC. Has been quite a player to watch over the years. This is sent in the direction of Callahan. Callahan finds Morante. And back. And Solis able to keep his footing, and now Petrolero trying to find cohesive attack. Sent back by Jonia. Axel Cardozo. Joni. And Petrolero will do well to keep the possession for a time. We'll try a home run ball. This was never going to yield dividends. Chavez back to Filerman. And now Dream finding the possession that they so enjoy. Good ball back from Filerman into Rashawn Panton. And Panton will take his time out wide to Hovel. It's a methodical attack all the way forward from Voxman. Diarra Zumana gets there first, sends it back from the end line. Filerman looking for a window. And the final effort not really of the caliber we've come to expect from Jimmy Filerman. Just slight miscue. It will be a goal kick for Petrolero. Excuse me. It's a throw. It's quite an errant ball in. Callahan will take the throw here on the near side. This one sent down the line. Molina showing good strength. Finally upended by Voxman, and it will be a set piece for Petrolero. Welcome to the chat, Mr. Campbell. Great work on the video on the last one. Josh Campbell says it was good to see Filerman back. Yeah, quite a player for the Dream. Has played at the highest levels, and it's great to see him continue to be involved in DMV footy here with the Dream. This one ricochets about. Dream find the clearance, and here comes Benavidez out to Diarra Zumana. Diarra Zumana thought about looking for the home run ball. Instead, it's back to Benavidez. Dream keeping this tight and on the turf. It's down the line. Ball blocked by Ali Awad, and it will be a throw for the Dream. .37 minutes gone, and we just have the 8 left to go in this first half period. That's a lovely bit of skill from Diarra Zumana, taking down, and we are going to have a set piece for the Dream just outside the 18. The guilty party is number 14. That's Joni Karak-Betian. Karak-Betian, perhaps fortunate that he made his decision to take down Diarra Zumana just outside of that penalty area, so it will just be a set piece from outside the 18 instead of a penalty kick. But Dream have Diarra Zumana, the always dangerous Diarra Zumana, standing over the ball. Although it looks like Zumana will make way. Filerman is going to be the taker with that preferred left foot. Well, imagine that Filerman will put this into a really uncomfortable area. There's not a lot Perez can do from such a short delivery in terms of coming off his line to affect play. So Filerman can really dump this right on top of the Petrolero goal. Has Hawkins, Mambuo, and Voxman in there. It's floated in. Kerry Callahan first to it. Here's Rashawn Panton with the second delivery. Sent across. Again, Petrolero. Here's Voxman, now sent across. It bounces to the backside. Still in the mix. Mambuo and now Perez. Really just an awkward scrum. Bounced off of all sorts of body parts from both teams. And finally Perez able to bounce on this before there was any more damage done. This is sent out to Ali Awad. Now inside for Morante. Morante surveying his options, has width. And Petrolero getting downfield rather well. Can they keep the attack going? It's sent into the 18. Callahan touches it down. And the final ball into the waiting arms of Brian Osorio-Colada. But one of the better chances we've seen for Petrolero here in this first half. Osorio-Colada starting this one on the ground for Virginia Dream. So Heskey will put it into the midfield. Here's Diarra Zumana. Now back inside, Benavidez will play Havel. Esther, you scared me with your goal tallies. I thought I missed a goal, but no. Close to a goal, but no goal. And usually your goal tallies are even more reliable than my scoreboard in the chat. I see the message has now been redacted, so I can rest assured. Here comes Angel Chavez, sending it in. Well claimed by Perez. And a dangerous ball in from Angel Chavez. Petrolero finding a way to keep Virginia Dream at bay and keep the deficit at the 1. This is well taken out of the air from Hawkins. Now Filerman. And Dream will make this easy on themselves. Sure, they're not putting the pedal to the metal right now, but not overexerting themselves or opening themselves up to counterattack. This is Diarra Zumana into the 18. Mambuo sends it back. Falls kindly for Rashawn Panton, and it's just wide. What a shot from Panton. Goal kick to come, but it could have been so much more. Take a look back at the replay. A convincing strike from Panton. After a lovely little move past Callahan, and Perez sent a full stretch. And this one beating everyone, including the far post. This is a goal kick, well won by Filerman, flicked on by Panton. Now Chavez, that's a clever little move. The return pass finds Chavez. Can he get this one across? Yes, he can. Filerman strikes, and James able to make the crucial intervention. The late challenge, seeing this over the end line for a corner kick. Dream finding more and more chances as we march into the final moments of this first half. Diarra Zumana will line up the corner kick here in the 42nd minute. Diarra Zumana's ball is a good one. Perez again showing heroics to come off the line and affect play. The back pass heavily contested and won by Molina, but no cohesion from Petrolero. May have opened up a counterattack. Here is Rashawn Panton looking down the line. Javel, oh, what a find. Here's Voxman. Dispossessed. Didn't find the most clinical touch into the box, Henry Voxman, but now Petrolero looking forward. The return pass does connect with Brian Osorio-Colada. Dream will play from the back. Here comes Diarra Zumana. Looking for a ball over the top. Kerry Hallahan gets the first win and able to respond well, taking this away from Angel Chavez. Here comes Morante, slaloming inside. Onwards we play. Petrolero have found the width now and will go down that far touchline. That's a strong challenge from the back. And Carl Mambuo will take it to ground. Also Heskey for Harry Hawkins. Hawkins out to Filerman. Filerman sends in an early ball. Perez off the line just ahead of the would-be recipient, Henry Voxman. And now Petrolero will send it in on the ground. Here comes James looking for a ball over the midline. So Heskey wins the first. Second one taken down by Panton. Rashawn Panton striding forward, has Angel Chavez. Chavez will get there. And Callahan making a strong challenge to send this over the touchline for a dream throw. Chavez wants to send it in quickly. And instead will send it back to the feet of Benavidez. Benavidez looks inside. Now Filerman. Clever little turn out wide. Chavez taking his time, making the decision, and will send it back. It's been a measured approach from the Dream so far today. Taking their time, weighing the options, and kind of forcing Petrolero deep into their own area. This is Diarra Zumana. Ball continues to get sent around slowly, but finally Benavidez will take it and play Voxman. Voxman down the line. Here's Filerman on a frozen rope. Benavidez looks to take it down, and second ball out to Filerman. Filerman misstep in there. He loses out. Ball is still at the feet of Petrolero. Chavez doing enough to prevent this counterattack, but it will be a throw for Club Petrolero on the near side. This is down the line. Filerman will go back inside. There comes Benavidez. Ball well taken down by Cardozo. And now it's Voxman connecting with Chavez. James does enough. And it's down the line. Good battle between James and Chavez. And now Petrolero looking to switch the field, have run out of real estate. Will be a throw on the far touchline. And that will take us into the halftime whistle. Virginia Dream leading by a score of 1-0 over Petrolero. It's the lone goal from Angel Chavez, assisted by Diarra Zumana, that has been the difference today. And we'll have second 45 underway in just a few minutes. Just make sure to share this link with all your friends. If you haven't done so already, like the video and subscribe to the DMV Sports Media in order to get all the best amateur and semi-professional coverage here in the DMV. As a reminder, we'll have several U.S. Open Cup qualifier matches next week, including Virginia Dream to Doratus, Arlington SA, MSI Pro, and perhaps Baltimore City Christos FC, as in addition to all the UPSL, Super League, and APL contests around the area. I'm Noah Walker with DMV Sports Media. On behalf of Virginia Dream, we want to thank you for tuning in for tonight's Fall UPSL Virginia North Conference game between Petrolero and your Virginia Dream FC. We thank all the sponsors who have made tonight's match possible. Roadside, our 2025 sleeve sponsor. We create, develop, and build properties that inspire. 11 Football, our 2025 pre-match sleeve sponsor for the football fanatic. Skin Lab Med Spa. Radiant skin is a journey. Let us be a part of yours with clean science and transformative treatments that will leave you feeling confident in your skin. Body Dynamics Inc., the official physical therapy facility of Virginia Dream FC. Your health, your plan, your journey. The Urban Halo Salon. Anyone can change for the better with an amazing cut, color, and style. Let us help you reach your potential. And, of course, Bodie, the official golden retriever of Virginia Dream FC. If you or your business would like to support the Little Cities team by becoming a partner sponsor of Virginia Dream, please reach out to Paulo at virginiadreamfc.com or DM us as in Virginia Dream FC on Instagram. And now a quick word from Roadside and Skin Lab Med Spa. We'll see you back for the second half in just a few minutes.
Free of over 3,200 toxic
Well, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half is upon us here at Meridian High School Stadium, Falls Church, Virginia. Virginia Dream hosting Club Petrolero here at this UPSL Virginia North Conference regular season match. Virginia Dream found the lone goal of the match by way of Angel Chavez in the first half, off an assist from Diarra Zumana. Dream have controlled majority of the tempo of play, chances created, but have been unable to really open this match up. This is a second 45 for Dream to open up that margin, or for Petrolero to find something of their own and perhaps level the score. This is a ball sent forward for Roshan Panton. Good find from Hawkins. Now it's Panton. Can't beat the first man. Kerry Callahan has a decision and will lump this one downfield in the direction of Molina. Dream able to maintain their possession. And now it's Suheski out wide. Suheski's ball well touched inside by Filerman. And Panton again on the final receipt. Here comes Panton working against Callahan. Clever little back here. Filerman sends it across. Diarra Zumana blocked at point blank range from Axel Cardozo. And it will be a goal kick for Club Petrolero. More of the same, chance after chance, possession for the Dream, but not a lot of final finishes. Here comes Diarra Zumana. Filerman. Still going is Jimmy Filerman. Diarra Zumana's ball off of Panton. Panton wins it back really well. And it looks like it has ricocheted over the end line for a corner kick for the Dream. Diarra Zumana ready to get going. Diarra Zumana with the delivery from the far corner. It's whipped across the face. Perez gets enough of a hand to it. Second bite at the apple for the Dream. Hawkins into the 18. There's a turn from Cedric Chumko. Excuse me, this is Noah Murdaugh who has entered the fray for the Dream. Murdaugh looking back down the line. And Petrolero will move up the pitch. Sent over the top. And Osorio Colada well off his line to deal with the danger. There's Diarra Zumana. Now Panton. Out wide again. Filerman into Diarra Zumana. Chance for Sacho to send it inside. Instead, it's well defended by Petrolero. There's Murdaugh back to the feet of Benavidez. Dream will continue knocking at the door. This time from the far side. Panton dispossessed by Kerry Callahan at the expense of a corner kick. And here come Virginia Dream. Diarra Zumana standing over the ball. Well, here comes the delivery from Diarra Zumana. It's whipped low. Suheski gets a touch to it. Petrolero, only a partial clearance. Here is Filerman. Keeping the ball on the ground. Suheski back into the 18. And Perez will come off his line without too much trouble to collect the final ball. Perez looking upfield. And here comes Morante. Able to get past one. Sends it out to Callahan. Now down the line. Petrolero looking to cook something up. Virginia Dream, without too much trouble, have won it. Clever ball from Filerman into Mumbuo. Second bite at the apple for the Dream. This is Boxman taken down from behind. Certainly a set piece. It's a foul going against Club Petrolero. Quick strike from the Dream. It's just wide. This is, I believe, Cedric, the final recipient, unable to tuck this in at the far post, but shows just how quick Dream can lightning counterattack. It's going to be a goal kick for Petrolero. Now Callahan. Perez doesn't get a lot of real estate clearance. What a save from Perez off the strike from Rashawn Panton. Mumbuo able to get on the recipient, the second ball. Here comes another ball across into the 18. Tacho with a whole sea of red shirts. Looks to get it across. What a save from Perez. Now Murdaugh. And the final ball goes errantly over the end line. Flurry of activity from the Dream. Heroic goalkeeping from Perez. But the score remains at 1-0. Still just the 1-goal deficit. Take a look at this strike from Panton. Not the most venom on the strike. Kind of just put his foot through with finesse since all his momentum was gone behind him. Rashawn Panton found a perfect spot for the ball, really pulling Perez to full stretch. And the young goalkeeper performed admirably. Looks like there's some discussions there in the middle of the pitch. Our center official has addressed, and now Petrolero will play from the back. This is Cardozo. Looking to find the midfield. Ball ricochets. And is well sent back to Brian Osorio Colada. Now Harry Hawkins upfield. Cedric looking for the switch. Well controlled by Panton. Has an overlapping run. It's Diaro Zumana at the outer fringe of the 18, sends it back to Benavidez. Panton again. Looking for a window at goal. Oh, what a strike and what a save from Perez, who has really had to come up big several times here in this second half. And we may yet be called on again. Take a look at this strike from it's an early delivery across. Hawkins. And now Murdaugh off the line from Perez. Now it is Cedric getting to the end line. Not able to keep it alive. This is down the line. Morante goes down. Excuse me, Molina taken down. It will be a set piece for the Dream here. So sent back. Jonia Carcantia finds his goalkeeper Perez. Now James gets the ball away, but only as far as a Dream player. It's sent in. Carl Mumbuo, the final touch, takes it wide. What a chance for Mumbuo, but could not tuck this one into the back of the net. It will be a goal kick for Petrolero. Go look at this replay. And the ball doesn't get far. Dream building from the midfield is Cedric into Benavidez. Now upfield. Benavidez looking And finding a cutting pass, beautiful delivery. Voxman sends it across the face. And James able to contort his body and make the partial clearance. Here come Petrolero. It's Molina upfield on the far touchline. Now has support alongside. Sends this one across. Voxman out of the air, really well controlled, and now Dream back on the ball. This is Noah Murdaugh up to DR Zumana. Zumana cuts inside like butter. Here comes DR Zumana. Final defender, David James, did well enough. Sends this one across DR Zumana out to Cedric. Cedric on that left foot. Couldn't quite sight goal and calibrate that strike. Had a lot of venom, just no direction. Will be a goal kick to come for Petrolero. This one on the line will go all the way back to Molina. Also Heskey here in the 56th minute. This is Murdaugh. That's a bad pass from Cedric. Petrolero can take over. Can they find their way out is the question. And again, the answer is no. Dream right back on the ball as if they never lost it. Cedric will take his time before sending one all the way across over to Filerman, who shows off the silky smooth touch. Now Voxman to the outside. Panton can send it across. It's blocked at the expense of another corner kick for Virginia Dream. Looks like it's DR Zumana on the take. Here's the delivery from Zumana. Perez punches. It's only a partial clearance. And Cedric has won this back. Cedric looking for the cutting pass. Has Soheski. End line ball delivered in. Mumbu off of the miscue. Perez has played so well, but this time a misstep, and the final ball falls kindly for Carl Mumbu, who certainly had no problems tapping this one in from point-blank range. 2-0 is your score here in the 58th minute. Dream finally, for all the volume they've created, are rewarded with a goal. Take a look at this great ball from Cedric to Soheski. Soheski across the face. And just a little bit of a mix-up between Cardozo and his goalkeeper, Perez. It's 2-0. Here's DR Zumana. Strike deflected out wide. And it will be an offside flag. So this will be a set piece for Petrolero coming out. This one sent across midfield. Now Hawkins down across midfield. Dream still on the ball. This is Filerman. And here comes Benavides.
Goal by Carl.
Now out wide. Panton able to win this one back. There's a strike taken from distance off the bar. And it will be an offside flag. It's lumped across midfield by the goal kick. Will be a throw for Virginia Dream. There's Voxman into Benavidez. Ball ricochets straight up in the air, so Heskey will look down the line, and it will be a Dream throw. So Heskey all the way back to Hawkins. Hawkins will find Filerman as Dream now have the 2-goal advantage. Certainly can take their time. Have been methodical throughout, but even more so now. So Heskey out to Cedric. Cedric will show that acceleration, taken down, but enough of the ball won. Oh, excuse me. It looks like this is going to be given as a corner kick. Dream will have the set piece. Cedric with the delivery, a towering ball up and across by Panton. And now James able to make the partial clearance. Filerman, second bite at the apple for the Dream. Diarra will send in a dangerous ball. Perez able to cut this out of the air. This one's forward. Filerman showing off the skill. Now Hawkins into the feet of Voxman. Ooh. Petrolero with some good pressure. Sent to the corner. Tacho. Cedric Tacho to the penalty spot. Diarra Zumana with the goal. What a finish from Diarra Zumana, assisted by Cedric Tacho. And calm as you like. That's a man who's scored goals before, and just a calm, muted celebration with his teammates, Diarra Zumana. 3-0 is your scoreline. Dream finally pulling away. Petrolero have fought admirably, but eventually the pressure from the Dream just too much. A lot of bodies in front, but none could block this one, and not a lot Perez could do.
Goal Virginia Dream by Diarra Zumana.
Throw from the far touchline, sent into the feet of Panton. Forward. Cardozo will go all the way back to Perez. And now Petrolero, comfortable building from the back. This is James for Callahan. Ping pong's back and forth. Finally, Filerman takes it down. Jimmy Filerman looking for the killer ball. What a service from Filerman in the direction of Tacho. Tacho goes down, but may have taken too heavy a touch for the referee's liking, and was certainly looking for that contact. Good little move nonetheless, and what a ball from Filerman. There's about 25 minutes left of play here in this second half. Dream with the comfortable lead. Petrolero trying to find a way back in to the match. Joni dispossessed. Now it's sent forward for Diarra Zumana. Dream have bodies in support. And Diarra Zumana will find the feet of Noah Murdaugh. Murdaugh with a bit of an overcooked touch. And finally, well won back by Cedric. So sent up to the feet of Carl Mambuo. Into the corner. Well taken out of the air, but Callahan did well to defend. This is James out to Callahan. Down the line go Petrolero. And Harry Hawkins has done well enough. This one's across the face. What a take from Diarra Zumana. Squares it. No recipient on the end. David James off the line. And now Petrolero looking desperately for a way out. We'll send it down the line. Will be a throw for Petrolero. This attack stalls out. This one popped up into the waiting feet of Mambuo. James now will take over. Now out wide from Callahan. Here comes Jimmy Filerman. Filerman to the end line. And now the service. Petrolero desperately looking to clear their lines. Mambuo goes down. And Dream will resume the attack from the feet of Tom Suhaski. There's Diarra Zumana. An early service from Zumana finds the feet of Cedric. Cedric dangles the ball out just a little too far. Well won by Petrolero. And over the top goes the service. Suhaski will use his body to marshal this one back and sends it into the waiting recipient, Brian Osorio Colada. There's Voxman. Looking for the home run ball over the top. Diarra Zumana got to the right place, touched it down with the back of the head. Here's Diarra Zumana cutting once, looking for a window, sitting down defenders at ease. Can he pull the trigger? Final ball falls kindly for Murdaugh. Takes the left-footed strike, but couldn't quite squeeze it through. Now cleared out wide. Ball back to Voxman. Now Benavidez. And the final ball somewhat underwhelming. Petrolero looking through the middle. This is Molina. Over to Jonia. Finally, Cedric winning it back, showing off the trickery to maintain possession in the middle. Rashawn Panton now into Voxman. There's Benavidez slowing down, but also directing traffic. Now Cedric has Murdaugh outside. Cedric to the end line. And will win the corner kick for his trouble. Will be a service for Cedric as Dream bring on Adam Snowden to replace Sean Panton. Here's a delivery into a good area, sent just wide of frame by Murdaugh. Will be a goal kick to come. Lumped across midfield. Here is Suheski into Snowden. No Zumana. Chance for Murdaugh to lay this off. Cedric looking for that preferred left foot. Will send it in. It's blocked by Awad. Now the strike from distance. A towering ball up and over. Always traveling high and wide. Goal kick to come for Petrolero. Time ticks down. We're under the 20-minute remaining mark. There's a Suryo Colada on Dream. Oh, to the wide area. Snowden. Back inside. Oh, beautiful ball in for Voxman. Carl Mumbuo must take the strike, and it's a goal for Carl Mumbuo. Another goal for the number 9 for the Dream. A second tonight, a fourth for the Dream. And it is 4-0 here in the 72nd minute. Good ball in. Mumbuo put it hard and low. A lot of pace on this, taking it past Perez. Match will continue here. Petrolero knocking it back to James. Now Callahan. Down the line will be a throw for the Dream. Petrolero just running out of real estate. There comes Hawkins looking back inside. Good turn up field. Zamana sees something he likes. We'll put this onto the feet of Cedric. Cedric to the end line. And can he get this inside? Yes, he can. Good save from Perez, and it's going to be an own goal. Tough break for Petrolero, but gotta credit Cedric with the creation that led to this mishap at the back from Petrolero. 5-0 for your Virginia Dream. Here's a look back at the replay. It was a sneaky ball in from Cedric Tacho that ricocheted off defender and goalkeeper into the final path of goal. 75th minute, and this match only looking like it will have one kind of path as we head towards the end. Let's see if Petrolero can find some momentum and slow down the onslaught. This is Cardozo back to the goalkeeper. It's well turned upfield by Morante. Down the line for Awad. Good challenge into the feet of Cedric. Cedric cutting back, and Petrolero doing well to support one another. Wide will send it back to Cardozo. Around to the feet of Murdaugh. Murdaugh has Diarra Zumana. Now Voxman. Great return ball. Still in the mix. Out wide. This is Jonia. Maybe one final ball in. It's an offside man. The flag doesn't go because no need. Far too direct into the feet of Brian Osorio-Collada, but it certainly would have been offside had the player gotten onto the ball. This one sent out wide for Snowden. Now Campbell all the way back into Harry Hawkins. Sent out wide. Murdaugh just a little outside the range of Cedric Tacho. Another switch made by the Dream. It looks like this is Demetrius Shepard-Lewis stepping on here late. And we'll replace Cedric. Or no, Cedric's sent over to the other side. Shepard-Lewis replacing a player to be named. Here is Cardozo back to James and upfield. Campbell will take it to ground. This is well controlled by Diarra Zumana. Now over to Shepard-Lewis. Shepard-Lewis will keep this alive. Now to the end line for Shepard-Lewis. All putting the defender on skates. Sends it across. That's a beautiful finish from Henry Voxman off the service from Shepard-Lewis. Dream firing on all cylinders. 6-0 is your score. Take a look at this shifty little back heel goal from Henry Voxman, showing off the finesse off of a beautiful delivery from Demetrius Shepard-Lewis. Dream boys having a fun bit of time and showing off the skills inside the 18. 6-0 here in the 78th minute. This is Morante through the midfield, dispossessed. Now Dream will look forward. This is Voxman putting this one in a good area for Shepard-Lewis. Shepard-Lewis able to get there in the corner, cuts back, hugging this near touchline, and now has Voxman. Those two working really well together. Oh, this is a good ball in, but Diarra Zumana, not his finest touch. And now the counterattack is on. Joni will send it out wide. Petrolero, body's in the box. So Heskey does enough. But Petrolero able to collect the second ball. As the service across the face. Back post. Not enough to kind of cut this back across the face of goal. And now Dream will have plenty of space to play into. It's Diarra Zumana working on the far touchline. And will take his time setting it back in. So we head into what will be the final 10 minutes here. This is Shepard-Lewis. Slightly errant ball in over the end line. Flick straight up in the air. Here comes Morante. Ran out of real estate. Another dream throw on the far side. Thanks for tuning in here tonight on DMV Sports Media live on YouTube. As always, if you've enjoyed the broadcast, don't forget to drop a like and then subscribe if you're so interested or so inclined. Welcome, Dennis Turner, Joel, and of course, thank you for the goal tally, Esther. This one sent forward. Perez off his line, had to come outside the 18 to take this away from Demetria Shepard-Lewis. Dream will have a throw on the near side. Watch out for the quick delivery. Shepard-Lewis rounding his man, now sends it to the top of the 6. James turns upfield, but can get it no further than Noah Murdaugh. Murdaugh's strike deflected out. Cardozo goes down. Murdaugh the guilty party. The first ball, came from Cedric. But the foul is going against Noah Murdaugh. It's well taken down by Petrolero. And now another foul against Dream. Petrolero will take it to ground. Morante. Back to Ali Akam. Now Morante. Good ball movement from Petrolero. Molina taken down, and now the final service over to the far side. It's a good ball from Snowden into Cedric. Cedric still dribbling for choice. Sends in a strong shot, well held by Perez from point blank range. And Perez will look to keep this thing moving. Dream, physical in the challenge. Shepard-Lewis sends it inside. This doesn't pan out. There's still a Petrolero man down. And we will have a moment to potentially bring the trainer on and check on the down man. Extracurriculars after, and it looks like Murdaugh is going to pick up caution. Hope the best for the down man Molina. And we will be right back with you after Molina receives the medical attention down there. And it looks like Molina's back up. Although we'll come off on the near side. Petrolero bringing on a switch. I've got a late substitution to replace Molina here in the 84th minute. Just about 6 minutes and change left to play. And it will be a drop ball. Here come Petrolero. Ball sent back to James. Eski has the width, and Cedric. Now Snowden turning upfield. Wants to send it back to Cedric. The delivery is a good one. And there it is. Voxman with a second goal. Clinical from point blank range, and knew exactly where he wanted to be and arrived at his scheduled appointment to meet this ball. Touch it into the back of the net. It's 7-0 for the Dream. This one started out a close affair. Petrolero did well to control the first halves and keep the deficit at 1, but Dream have absolutely opened up the scoring here on this beautiful October's Eve. Continuing to build the momentum here into the 85th minute. This one sent back. Cardozo will split the difference and find his midfield. Well, he down the line. Not a lot of space to work into. Cardozo will find that pocket. But immediately contested and won from the Dream. This is now sent forward. Diarzumana, perhaps a little bit too clever, working hard to win it back. Now gets some help from his teammate. Diarzumana pulled back, certainly a foul. And then some, and there's some extracurriculars there. Not a lot to be said. Simple foul. Some words after the fact, and I think Dream don't need to say too much here. Just let the scoreline do the talking and walk away with that. The team certainly with more to lose at this point. Petrolero, on the other hand, why not try to force something from their opponent? Head coach C.J. Taylor did not like that interaction and now is getting some sort of address. And onwards we play. This is sent in. Diarzumana will knock it around on the ground. Sent out wide. This lovely turn from Morante, but no final act to it. Harry Hawkins will just calmly send this back. I think Dream happy to just close the book on this match. We'll keep this on the ground. As it's sent forward, well controlled by Shepard Lewis. Back to Noah Murdaugh. Murdaugh has Snowden in the middle. Now it's Diarzumana directing traffic. Ball sent up top. James wins the first. Second is hotly contested, and Dream have sent it over the far touchline for a Petrolero throw. It's a hard challenge on the far side. Morante still down. Petrolero have a set piece. Someone sent down the line. And Dream really slow playing this. Diarzumana will send one across the face. Now Shepard Lewis has opportunities. We'll play Murdaugh. Murdaugh can't quite get his foot around this one. Goal kick to come for Petrolero here in the final dying moments of this match. As always, we really appreciate you being here on DMV Sports Media. Don't forget to tune in. We'll have matches all day tomorrow starting at 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m., 8:30 p.m. and another 2 p.m. on the Super Soccer League Maryland Division 1 and 2 conference matches. And of course, in UPSL action, we will have a 5 p.m. match, actually 2 5 p.m. matches in the UPSL Virginia North Conference. Arlington hosting Alexandria United. Yours truly on the call for that one. And for Berryville hosting the ASA Reds at 5 p.m. will be Mr. Josh Campbell on the call with the DMV Sports Media family. 7:30 p.m. again will be myself, Noah Walker, on the call for Doratus hosting Grove United. Live on the channel. We'll see you there for all of those. And then at 8 p.m. we will also have an American Premier League match. Unions United and World Class Premier. Mr. Josh Campbell on the call. This one's sent forward for Diarzumana. Maybe one final opportunity for a goal for the Dream. Snowden clever to get it to Diarzumana. The shot from point blank blocked by Perez. And Dream denied an eighth. Great save from Perez. Now, is there a counterattack on? So Heskey didn't realize he had a player behind him. Now will file back in to defend what might be the final chance of the day. This is a shot from distance. Well saved by Molina. Really awkward moment. Molina didn't quite catch it cleanly with the bouncing ball. We mentioned earlier how difficult those can be for a goalkeeper, but did well to get back to his feet and pick up the remainder left on the pitch. And that is your final whistle. I'm Noah Walker with DMV Sports Media. Really happy to share this call with you. We'll see you tomorrow for a whole host and a whole full slate of matches on the DMV Sports Media. As always, extended highlights will be posted throughout the week of all match broadcasts, so more reasons to subscribe to the channel and follow us on Instagram, DMV Sports Media, for short form content and highlights of all matches. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.